Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go to Barkley again. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. T.J. Wanham gets there to haul him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Hurts. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Listen.
First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will be taken down. That much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Gone. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Tiger.
Coming right is Gibbs. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing 4th down. 4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. Back deep for the Eagles is Jahan Dotson. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, Silver.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going deep! Brought in inside the 20. They get 37 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's another carry for Barkley. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
180.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Eagles will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. A start on the ground with Gibbs. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Move that ball up. It's going to be 6 to go now on 2nd down. Off to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. he goes, 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Ray Blankenship. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Jake Elliott.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28th before going down. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 180.
The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Hurting themselves with that delay of game, Brock. It's now 2nd and 6.
Cut. Yes, sir. 120.
They'll run here following the penalty. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Out
of the shotgun. Goff. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down, a run with Barkley. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
180, 180.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Great, set. 180, 180.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Going to the ground again on first. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Goff. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. That is good for a Detroit first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
20! Go, go!
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
a good pickup. They're set up with second and short.
Here we go. 1-8, 4 down.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on. Black 20. Obama. 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 12. Super 66.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And tough running as the elements continue offering up the challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Goff back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Blake Grupe to try the extra point. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumps early looking to block that kick. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So for the time being, early in this one, they're still just kicking the point after. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Good.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
Good. Set. Hey,
They give to Barkley, left side. Runs inside the 35. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 3-possession game. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Cut.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. We go play action with Goff. Hits his running back. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap here to go. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
180.
Off play action, Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not been the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. On the draw, this is Gibbs. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good. For Lions, 1st down.
Goff on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now gone. Forced out to his right. Goff has it knocked out. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long.
2 for 1.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. These last 2 snaps will force this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
3rd and long for him here. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
180! Go!
He's back to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Dante Trader with the pick. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Things going well so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
On first down, it's gone. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kim, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here goes tonight. Hold on. 120. Hey, Shell.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to work it to the 20. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
180! Tiger!
Goff on third. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Let's go. 180! 5. 14. 5.
They'll go for it. Goff. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. On here with Will Shipley. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd down at the 24-yard line.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. They go with Barkley here. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. Stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
20, Ric Flair.
A give left side for Gibbs. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Here's Goff. Bails out of the pocket quick. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Goff now on 3rd down. Six on the crosser. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
180! DC! What's that?
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Taking a chance at the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Again, Goff. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
DC. We go to up. 12. Like 20.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They're going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
From the gun, Shipley gets it. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Another one for Shipley. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. Spinning into the clear. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Dallas Goddard the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker, and because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Goff off the play action. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. Offense in a hurry up here. right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point. Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. It's on target to Williams. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
4 down.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They're going to throw again. Goff. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
What's up?
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Downfield, and Tislam has it. And he takes it down to the 33. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw from Goff. Connects. This is Tislam. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on first down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Trying to run with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Value 1. Left. White 20. Maverick. 76. Tell him. 76. Hey,
Gibbs again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Fielded at the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
180, 180.
Shipley now up the middle. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Again, it's Shipley. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Running right with Shipley. Fights his way through a tackle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Eagles 1st down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles about to move to 12-0 on the season. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Now give right side to Shipley. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Straight ahead with Shipley. Ooh, awful close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46. 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go.
We'll go with a design keeper. Off to the races, middle of the field. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
12, 12.
Goff on 1st and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
What? Hold on. Hey, 24 now.
3rd and long for him here. Trying to push deep downfield. At the goal line. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Group B to try the point after. Snowy weather, no problem for them on that point after. And the Lions cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Brings in the kick at the 9. He gets popped quickly there. That is not a nice feeling or a nice run back.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Hand off now to Shipley. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 40. At the 20. Gets the 10. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
That does it for another...